Now, if you've gotten your new quote for homeowners insurance, maybe you got some sticker shock along with it. We're hearing from a lot of you saying that your premiums have nearly doubled. And that's if your carrier will even renew you. A lot of folks are being denied coverage. In this week's Ask Amy, Amy's over here to talk to you about the rates and how technology is playing a bigger role in how much money we're going to end up paying.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those questions that we get a lot. You're asking why we are paying so much more. Well, the bottom line is that insurance companies are paying out record levels in catastrophic claims. So check this out. In 2019, there were $38 billion in claims in the U.S. And then that continued in 2020 and 2021. But in 22, that number nearly doubled to $76 billion in claims paid out. This is why insurance companies are struggling to stay in business and why they're charging us so much more. Leash Yu with Agency Yu Higginbotham joined me for an episode of Ask Amy, and he explained how insurance companies determine what you're going to pay in premiums. We know that insurance companies have been using drones for several years now to take a look at the condition of your roof, but now a lot of companies are also using satellite images.
Being able to look at the quality of the roof, but then how many trees are around your roof. And so they're looking for certain things like the maintenance of your roof. Is it stained? I don't know if the resolution on these satellite images are good enough to show the curling of shingles, but they can definitely spot holes and damage. But they're looking at all kinds of things right now from the satellite images of whether or not they want to insure your roof. And so you could have a brand new roof within the last 5 years, but the satellite imagery that shows that, hey, this roof doesn't look good, and that satellite image will tell the insurance carrier, hey, we shouldn't insure this house.
And so have you had any success with customers appealing when an insurance carrier says, no, we're not renewing you, or you don't qualify, maybe they use one of these satellite images and for some reason they say we don't want to cover you? Can I, as a homeowner, say, oh, but would you consider this, this, and this?
Yeah, that's a great question. So most of the time, the carriers, they'll tell us the reason why we're not doing this is because this satellite image shows that this roof is in not good condition, and there's trees leaning on the house. And so the homeowner can choose to cut the trees down, trim them really far back, spray the roof down with algicide and do another roof inspection. Sometimes the carriers will take the updated roof inspection that's up close and personal versus a satellite image.
All right, so Yu says even if you're quoted a higher rate, if possible, he advises that you stick with whatever insurance company that you have right now, because he says if you decide to shop around, be suspicious of any insurance company that gives you a super low quote. If you go with the lesser known company and they go out of business, you will lose what you paid in premiums and you've got no coverage at all. He also says don't underestimate the savings that you could get by bundling your home and car insurance with one company. That makes you more valuable, even if your homeowners is high, or maybe they'd consider taking you if you'll give them both lines of business. In today's Ask Amy at 11 a.m. on KPRC2 Plus, we also talk about how your credit score impacts your insurance rates, and we're also covering car insurance in this episode.
Let's dig into it.
Yeah.
Anything that can help save you money. It sounds like you got to do some work to get there.
Exactly.
All right.
Right.
Amy's always on it. Appreciate it.